Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we can go ahead and apply the Rainbow Star to our boy STR Cooler. I would say the best TUR in the game. Now that we got him rainbowed, let's go ahead and test how good he could be at both his base form level and in his final form. I think both stages he is just a huge problem. So let's go ahead and see how much carnage this Cooler can inflict. Alright, so we are here on Cooler's team, a very vicious team, a very good team indeed. So look at this rotation. So Cooler, turn 1, Rainbow. Our boy has got 134k defense. Needless to say, that is enough to get the job done in a lot of places. Now, this rotation has a ridiculous amount of support, right? We have both Coolers giving 30%, and then, of course, we also have Metal Cooler giving 40% defense, so that's adding up to a lot, but we're probably going to see this STR Cooler put up a pretty good attack stat number right here. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Alright, we're going to take a super attack real quick. Not really a big deal. This is funny. The two Coolers are going to exchange supers right here. Oh, double digits. Nice. Here's a 2.23 million super attack, though, my boy. Here, have a seat. Yeah, that's the power of Rainbow Cooler right there. He's pretty vicious. He is pretty damn good. Then over on this rotation, we have got our boy Salza. Now, Salza is, of course, another formidable character. You know, obviously, I already did a Rainbow video on him. That Salza, Cooler's Armored Squadron character, they're crazy as well. And they're able to put up some pretty nice attack stat numbers themselves. So, you know, these two units on this team are very powerful. And you're able to have just some crazy support type units here, too, like Turles, Kid Buu. Then, of course, we have the Coolers themselves. Like, there's just so much power on this team. I think this team is very well designed, and it's just a very strong team. Look at that. Even that Salza barely took damage. Now this final form Cooler can just say, get out of here, my boy. We're just going to tear through everything. So, you know, remember that right now, the main focus of what we're looking at is Cooler in his base form. Then we'll go ahead and look at Cooler in his final form, and then we'll also try and max out Cooler. Because remember, after Cooler transforms, he does actually give us stacking attack as a mechanic. So, you know, in the Legendary Goku event, by the end of it, you could have Cooler do like 3 super attacks at like nearly a 6 million attack stat or something like that. Just like an absolutely like mind-boggling, ludicrous amount of power is what Cooler is going to be able to dish out. So, all right, this is probably going to activate big bad bosses for us, actually. So that's very helpful. And Cooler gets up to 3.43 without even transforming. So there you go. That, of course, is with Big Bad Bosses active. We got exactly what we wanted, which is, you know, entering the turn above 80% HP, then someone supering Kid Buu to lower us back down, allowing us to get a ridiculous rotation right there. Like, look at this. This team, this character, pretty good. Pretty good. And then this is a 55% in the dupe system Cooler right here. And look at that, 55%, and this man is still at 95k defense right there. Just silliness, silly. So, okay, I'll probably go ahead. I think Cooler actually will survive this turn. So we'll go ahead and get one more super attack with my Cooler on the next turn. Then we're going to go ahead and hop into an event, and what we want to do at this point is actually transform. We want to bring out Final Form Cooler, this right here, this monstrosity, who against, you know, pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans is just absolutely clearing the game of like any difficulty, any challenge. He will just bring chaos to all of them. He is very impressive. I like what they did. If they're going to keep doing this with Dokkan Fest exclusives, giving us like top tier level characters like this, I love these characters now that are like support type units and then transform and they're not. Like as an active skill like transformation, I think it works very nicely. So we'll see what the next Dokkan Fest character that they bring out is. I'm definitely looking forward to it though. Okay, another super attack by Cooler's Armored Squadron right here. We're going to lower his attack, so he's not going to be able to do any damage now at this point. His attack has been lowered way too much. All right, well, Turles is going to transform, of course. You know, Turles is always trying to kill my fun by transforming. You know, he can never let me just have a good time. He always has to do this nonsense. I don't want to super attack with Turles, because Turles would probably finish this Cooler off. I think. Maybe. Potentially. Perhaps. And I am going to actually have to use a key up item as well. Oh, well. Well, that's fine. All right. So, oh, no. But then Turles is going to super attack and probably finish it. Oh. All right. Let's see. Is Turles going to finish him? Yeah, you're done. If Turles crits or additionals, yeah, 2.57. Later. He's out of here. Okay. Let's go into another event, and now we're going to take a look at Final Form Cooler, and he got an additional, of course, and is that a crit as well? No, but Cooler is finished off. All right, now let's check out Final Form Cooler. All right, guys, so here we are in an event. Our boy Cooler is about to transform on the next turn. Now, here's the thing, okay? The way Cooler is designed, it is very easy for him to transform, and thus have two of them next to each other. One not transforming and the other transforming. Now that is a huge, massive, monstrous power buff that Cooler will then get, because you're activating every single one of his links, and then you're also giving him a 30% attack and defensive buff for the most part. You know, if you got 2 or more enemies, he's going to get a 50% attack and defensive buff, but obviously that's, I mean, we're asking for an awful lot at that point. So we're about to see the true power of Cooler come out right here. Now I decided, I wanted to go up against, you know, our boy Gohan right here, because in my head I was thinking, oh yeah, Gohan will be able to actually survive a couple of attacks from Cooler, but no, that's right. Cooler doesn't guarantee crit, no matter what, so I don't think our boy Gohan's going to survive. Wow, we're actually, this team is able to move so fast. We're actually going to be able to make it, I think, to the final phase, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on that next turn. And then Cooler is probably honestly going to make mincemeat out of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think it's going to be just pretty buck nasty. So this is only, geez, it's so hard to use. Like, look how tanky this team is. It's insane. But it's so hard to use this Final Form Cooler because, like, in Dokkan events, like, you just blow through it way too quickly. I'm sure in Super Battle Road, you know, it's probably going to be able to work pretty good. Obviously, in, like, Easy A's, but, like, Dokkan events, this team, like, you can't even get to Final Form Cooler because you're completely trashing whatever boss you're fighting before you've even got the time to get there. Okay, so Final Form Cooler is getting double super attacks, maybe even a third super attack. Yep, there we go. And now Gohan is out of here. So, now we move on to this turn, and now Cooler will be able to transform. So, let's see what this rotation is going to do for us. Okay, so we're going to transform with mine. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now, I'm probably going to put the other Cooler in the first slot because he has type disadvantage. So, the chances... I probably should get the audio for this. Yeah. Okay, next time we transform a Cooler in this video, I want to make sure to cut and get the audio, like, of Frieza's. Well, Frieza and Cooler, they have the same voice actor, but that guy, he is the GOAT. His voice is so good. Okay, so, Kid Gohan, go ahead and be a deer for me and super attack so we can activate Big Bad Bosses. I want Kid Gohan to super attack right at the start. But this is the dream team combo right here. The two Coolers together are... I mean, well, we're about to see because Gohan is about to get obliterated in a couple of seconds here. His attack got lowered. Okay, no Big Bad Bosses, so 3.74. That is, of course, a 50% attack from Kid Buu, 30% from Cooler. All of his links are active. He does stack attack, guaranteed crit, and then there is a second additional, and then I gave my Cooler full additionals. So there is a pretty good chance that he would have gotten another attack afterwards, because the way I'm thinking, 75% of the game is Saiyan, like pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans. So almost all of the time, Cooler is going to be guaranteed critting anyway, so I'm just going to give him additionals, you know. So, you know, sure, obviously we're not going to be able to crit as much if we're going up against, I don't know, Baby or something like that, but who cares? Cooler, you know, his chances of doing 3 super attacks are actually pretty damn decent. So there was this. Okay, so let's go into another event. I want to actually let Cooler stack his attack for a while. And we also want to hear that transformation. We want to hear Cooler's voice when he does transform as well. Alright, so now we can have our boy Cooler transform. So let's go ahead and see how this sounds.
光栄に思うがよい。俺の究極の変身を見られるのはお前が最初で最後だ。 さあ始めようか。
Alright, so there we go. So now we have our Boi Cooler out. So now what we do is the slow process of building him up, letting that attack spill out, just boil to its max. I am doing this in the Legendary Goku event. I'm also going to do a separate video taking Cooler all the way through the Legendary Goku event because obviously, you know, it's going to be very important to show how ridiculous he is here. I can't wait to see him against, like, Int UI Goku with these guaranteed crits and then the additionals. Look at that. Nearly 600k from his additional. There we go. There's an additional super because mine, of course, does have full additionals. 3 guaranteed crits, and he could potentially super 3 times. Look at that. Look at this insanity. It's ridiculous. It's honestly so freaking nuts. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get pretty far into this event, maybe like deep into like STR UI Goku, and we'll see how strong Cooler can really get. All right, guys, so we've made it to the rotation where Cooler is going to be able to lay down the smackdown. We are very close to 80% HP right there, but you can tell we have it because Kid Buu has those 2 extra ki right there. So let's go ahead and let Cooler in the first slot. Now, I did actually use an Icarus, so with that Icarus active, I don't think base Cooler will be able to be taken down by UI Goku. Even if UI Goku super attacks, we should be fine. Actually, I would like him to super attack so we could activate Big Bad Bosses, though. Oh, come on. Now Cooler... Are we going to get below Big Bad Bosses from taking double digits? Probably not. 5.38. That was big. We did. We did fall below 80% and get Big Bad Bosses thanks to it. So there we go. There, 2.19 million from a normal. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. Very fair. There we go. There is physical Kid Buu. There is STR Final Form Cooler. He is the best TUR in the game. When you talk about his additionals, his crits, his overwhelming attack and defense, the ki he gets, his leader skill, you put all of it together, and Final Form Cooler, he is just a tremendous, tremendous card. Now, he's so good that I do kind of recommend players summon for him. I mean, you know, maybe don't break the bank or anything like that because there's, you know, really hype stuff that is going to be coming very soon. You know, at the end of December typically is a very hype time for Dokkan. Usually we get like a major New Year's banner. I don't know, something like maybe an LR Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black or like transforming Super Vegito. I think are potential options for New Year's. So, you know, don't go too crazy. And then, of course, we have the 5-year anniversary. It's now, I mean, basically 3 months away at this point. In 3 months, we'll have the 5-year anniversary units out. Like, it's crazy. It's getting that close already. So, let me know what you guys think of everything. Final Form Cooler is definitely very, very impressive. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.